Israel. Tel Aviv University awards $1 million prize to Dr. Anthony Fauci for speaking truth to power amid pandemic.
Here's a summary of the article.
NPR's sites use cookies, similar tracking and storage technologies, and information about the device you use to access our sites to enhance your viewing, listening and user experience, personalize content, personalize messages from NPR's sponsors, provide social media features, and analyze NPR's traffic. This information is shared with social media, sponsorship, analytics, and other vendors or service providers. You may click on your choices below to learn about and use cookie management tools to limit use of cookies when you visit NPR sites. You can adjust your cookie choices in those tools at any time. If you click Agree and Continue below, you acknowledge that your cookie choices in those tools will be respected and that you otherwise agree to the use of cookies on NPR sites.
This post received a score of 14,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Awarding public figures monetary awards is almost always a bad idea. Here is $1 million for doing your job, from your friends in Israel. Edit: I am simply stating facts here, draw your own conclusions about my opinion.
Glad someone said it. If he was smart he'd reject it or immediately pledge it to some research charity.
Earlier in the pandemic, the conspiracy theory types were talking about how he gets royalties from patents. He says that he only accepted them because he is required to by law, and because he was required to accept them, donates them to charity, though an award from a foreign institution may be somewhat different, so his personal moral judgment could be different in this case, but since he's undoubtedly well off, keeping it could look rather bad. Edit, added quote for ease.
Ethics laws very likely will not let him keep it. If the university does any business with the National Institutes of Health, then it will be a no-go. I'm sure the university knows this, and this is more of a PR stunt on their behalf.
Quite possibly. I did a quick Google when making that post, and prizes seem like they're exempt from the prohibition on cash gifts, but as you say, if they do much or anything with NIH, it may get into murky waters.
Feels like the Q people are going to look at this in a nefarious light.
You know, I'm starting to think these Q people might not be on the up and are actually just easily manipulated people who blame problems on whoever they're told to as to deflect blame from the people who are using Q as a propaganda tool. That's probably not it though. They're gonna be right about Democrats banging kids in pizza restaurant basements one of these days.
It's funny you say that, but because Republicans project so hard, I'm holding my breath for the discovery of a pizza parlor-based pedo ring with Republican elites and politicians that regularly visit it. Like any month now. Edit, wait, what if it's a pizza parlor?
Less than 20 years ago the Republican Speaker of the House was convicted after banging kids. Plenty of Republicans that helped him hide that are still in office, and one of the previous president's biggest sycophants in Congress covered up for years of sexual assault at the OSU wrestling program.
Yeah, but Clinton got a blowjob from a consenting adult, and that's worse than raping kids. Republicans on defending their child-raping members.
You talkin' 'bout kid sex plane frequent passenger Billy Clints?
Well, looks like we're going to have to do this again. You really don't get it, do you?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.